Good morning, students. We have a question here saying B equal this algebraic expression and C equal this algebraic expression. In the equations above, B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef and chicken. So for sure, the B for the beef and the C for the chicken. And the X, this is the weeks after July 1st during last summer. So the question is saying what was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken. So they need, what is the price per pound for beef? They need B. So B it's in the question. When it was equal to the price per pound of chicken. That means they need to know the price of B when B was equal to C. So if B equal to C, that means I take the algebraic expression that it equal to B, which is 2.35 plus 0.25x, which is represent the number of weeks, and I equal it to the algebraic expression of the chicken, which is C. So 1.75 plus 0.40x. Now, if I can find the variable x, and when I find the variable x, I can substitute it to the equation that it's related for B, I will get the answer, what the price per pound of beef. So now, to get the value of x, I need to combine the x together and I need to combine the standard together. So to transfer this part of x here, it has to come as negative in the right side. And I keep the 0.40x here as it is. And to bring the 1.75 to the other side, I have to bring it as negative, and I keep the 2.35 as it is. With this way, I can find right away, or I can combine the numbers together, and I can combine the variable of x together. So I can use my calculator, so I'm gonna use a calculator, and sometimes they don't allow calculator, so let's do it, and we're gonna act that we are not allowed to use a calculator. So 2.35 minus 1.75, so 5 minus 5 equals 0. The 3, that means I'm gonna get 1, so this is 1, 13, and 5 here, so it's gonna be 6, and 1 minus 1 equals 0. So 0, 60 with positive sign. And here for the x, I have 0.40 with positive minus 0.25. So that means I have 5, this one gonna be 3, that means 1 and 0. So that means 0.15x. Now to isolate x, as you know, I need to divide both sides by 0.15 and 0.15. So this will simplify with this, that means I will have x, and here now I need to divide 0.60 divided by 0.15. So if I don't have calculator and I have to do something with decimal like that, it's preferable to multiply both by 100 to avoid any decimal. So it's going to be 60 divided by 15. And this is for sure, it's easier, 60 divided by 15. If it's 2, it's going to be 30, that means 4. 4 times 5 equals 20. 4 times 1, 4, and 2, 6, that means 4 is the answer. So that means x equal 4. But this is not the price. This is x only. So now I need to know, the question is saying what was the price per pound of beef. So I need to take this algebraic expression and substitute x by 4. So B equal 2.35 plus 0.25 times the x, which is 4. And you know that 25 by 4 equal 100. That means 25 times 25, 25, 25, that means 4 times, that means 1. So 2.35 plus 1 which is $3.35. So now I can check where is 3.35. I will find that it's D. So the D is the right answer. Next, what is the solution of x and y to the system of equation above? So I have a system of equation. What the meaning system of equation? That means I have two like equation or linear equation at the top. So you see here I have the first one, I can call it equation 1, and the second one I can call it equation 2. Both they are linear equations. So I can imagine in my head that maybe there is one line with this way and one line with this way maybe, and they need to find the solution. Find the solution means what? Find the intersection point. So this is the question. So to find this, there is 3 methods. Graphic method, which is very long and we need a graph paper. The second, the elimination method, and the third is the substitution method. And you are free to use whatever you like because it didn't mention anything. For me, when I see 4y with positive and 2y with positive, I can say that I can change the equation number 2 to make it negative 4y, and I add the 2 and I use the elimination method. So let's see, equation 1 is saying 3x plus 4y equal negative 23. Now, what do I need to force in the equation 2 to make it negative 4y? I don't want positive 4y, I need negative. That means I need to multiply the whole equation or all terms by negative 2. This is the thing that is gonna give me negative 4y. So negative 2 times 2y, it will give me negative 4y. After that, the negative x times negative 2, it will give me positive 2x. And after that, the negative 19 times negative 2, that means positive. 2 times 9 equal 18. I have 1, 2 times 1, 2, and 1, 3. So now I can add both of them, and I know very well when I'm going to add, I'm going to eliminate the y, the 4y with negative 4y. And now I can add 3x plus 2x equal 5x. And here I'm going to say equal 38 minus 23, 8 minus 3 equal 5, 3 minus 2 equal 1. Now, to isolate x, I can divide both terms by 5. So 5 with 5, it will give me x. 15 divided by 5 will give me 3, so that means x equal 3. Now, it's saying what is the solution x and y, which means I need the x and y of this intersection point. If I have x, how am I going to find y? I can use any equation of the two to find y. So let's say I'm going to choose the equation number 2. I have 2y minus x, I know x equals 3, equal negative 19. So I used equation number 2. I'm free. I can use equation number 1. Now, to find y, I need to isolate y. So I need to bring the negative 3 to the other side. So it's going to be negative 19 positive 3. I have to switch the negative to positive, equal to y. That means negative 19 plus 3, it will give me negative 16, and here 2y. Now to isolate y, I have to divide both side by 2. So 2 will eliminate 2, and this will give me y. And here it's going to give me negative 8. So I have the y negative 8 and the x equals 3. So now I can check which one x equals 3 and y negative 2. It's answer B. So the answer B is the correct answer. Thank you for your attention.